Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you guys all out there, wherever you are on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, right in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Chelsea match day, Club World Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening in the football world? Chelsea's match day, Chelsea tonight. Yes, Chelsea versus LAFC, Los Angeles Football Club. Los Angeles. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your expectations? I'll be right here for the preview in the afternoon. Yes, I'll be right here for the preview. I cannot assure you of coming for live, I cannot assure you of going live, watch along. But we will be back with a preview of the game later this afternoon. 4 hours to the game, we will come back with a preview. Chelsea, Los Angeles. Ladies and gentlemen, quickly, what is the latest news out there? The transfer window, once again, is officially wide open. Yes, it was shut for only 5 days. And it's widely open once again. It's widely open. Why? Who do you think Chelsea are in to sign? Quickly, before I get to that, let me say this. Victor Osimhen. Yeah, we have been told that he's not in rush to agree on terms with any club. There is absolutely no need to rush, according to Buchilabi, his Nigerian friend. 8 teams have contacted Victor Osimhen per the news we are receiving. 8 different clubs have contacted Victor Osimhen in the past week. In fact, right now it's 9. Right now, as we speak, it is 9 teams. Yes, 8 teams we understand contacted Victor Osimhen in the past few days. But right now, an additional team: Galatasaray, Juventus, PSG, Chelsea, Manchester United, Arsenal, AC Milan, and Real Madrid have all contacted Victor Osimhen. And Osimhen is in no rush to decide his future. The latest news we are receiving this morning is that this club, these Saudi guys, they are not giving up on Victor Osimhen either. Al Hilal are not giving up on Victor Osimhen, as they want to submit a new proposal to the player from 45 million euros per season. It was rejected. Are they going to go with 60 million or 100 million this time around? Come on. Osimhen rejected 10 days ago, but Al Hilal insists the race is still open, as Galatasaray and Premier League clubs are still there, while Juventus call again. So Al Hilal are not giving up. They are preparing a new bid. My goodness. According to the news you are receiving through Fabrizio Romano, ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. It is what it is. Victor Osimhen, how can all these teams get this deal done? It's only the player's preference. I don't think it will boil down to the money. No. I'm not seeing that here any longer. Most likely, where he thinks he can win, most likely, and win big. Maybe the money could play a role, but I think he's going to be choosing between the money and where he can really, come to Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea also, give the guy 20 million a season. Give him 20 million a year. And sign him. We need him. That's just the truth. Ladies and gentlemen. All right. We understand non-coaching staffs still rate Christopher Nkunku. Non-coaching staffs at Chelsea still rate Christopher Nkunku very high. That is the directors, from sporting directors and above. They still rate Christopher Nkunku internally, and have wondered whether Maresca could get more out of him, especially behind the striker. Maresca prefers Enzo there last season due to work rate and balance. Right? Nkunku is expected to leave and could be a cut price if he pushes. He could be a cut price. That means that his release clause could be reduced if he pushes to leave. But plenty men above still rate the player and feel he could have a good Club World Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, Tonight, do you expect him to start the game alongside the lap or alongside Nicolas Jackson? Don't worry, I'll come for my preview later in the day, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we are talking about the latest news for Chelsea this morning. Enzo Maresca confirmed that new wingers will be signed this transfer window. New wingers, left and right, will be signed this transfer window. He says something will happen for sure. When he was being asked about the winger situation, he said Jadon Sancho has left, so we only have 3 proper wingers now. Jadon Sancho has left, so we have only 3 proper wingers now. Remember, we were expected to replace Modric. We did not. And the same position, left winger, Jadon Sancho also left. So that side, we are even short of wingers from that angle. On the right side, we have Pedro Neto, Noni Madueke, and who else? Cole Palmer, right? If my memory serves me right. So we actually, Cole Palmer is even our 10. He is our 10. And Cole Palmer's backup in that 10 row, we understand is Kenyan Dewsbury Hall. But even Dewsbury Hall is not the Chelsea level. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah. So wingers, Maresca confirmed that wingers could be signed. And who are those expected? Gittins is still in the pipeline. Garnacho also in the pipeline, and Mohamed Kudus. These are the 3 players that Chelsea are in touch with right now as we speak. Gittins, Mohamed Kudus, and Garnacho. These 3. Gittins from Dortmund. Garnacho, Manchester United. Mohamed Kudus from West Ham. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the 3 that Chelsea are having a close or critical look at. Now, Maresca also confirmed that the keeper situation is very simple. According to our head coach, the goalkeeping situation is simple. He says Robert Sanchez is Chelsea's number 1. Robert Sanchez is Chelsea's number 1. Philip Jorgensen is number 2. And number 3, he says, we will analyze and judge Pendes. So they are yet to analyze and judge whether he's going to be number 3 or not. We will analyze and judge Pendes. Magnan and different players at other clubs, I don't think it is worth talking about them. On why other loanees didn't come in beyond Andrew Santos, on why other players that were loaned out did not come into the squad, that is the club worker, apart from Andrew Santos. He said it's complicated. It was a simple decision. I got confused. It's complicated, and it was a simple decision. Why you left players out? Kendrick Paez, Estava. Yesterday, Estava played a game for his club Maresca and he won man of the match. That guy, that Estava guy, watch out for him. If he arrives in Chelsea, Estava, Chelsea have a player in hand. That guy has a potential to be greater than Lamine Yamal. Yeah. That guy, Estava, watch out for that guy in the Premier League. He'll be explosive. I'm telling you. Remember, like I said, the transfer window is back open. It's back open. Now, listen. You see, speaking about Estava, both Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo have both proved themselves already on a bigger stage. But none of them were as hyped as Estava when they first moved abroad. None of them. Yeah, take this from me. There is a feeling in Brazil even, there's a feeling right now in Brazil that Estava may be something else from both Rodri and Vinicius Junior's level. There is a feeling within football circles that Estava will be at a different level. The kind of player that comes along once in a decade and seems destined to the very top. We talk about Neymar, we talk about Ronaldinho, but guys, if you watch Ronaldinho, you know that Neymar is nowhere near in terms of skill. Neymar is nowhere near. Players like Ronaldinho, it's once in a decade. And we are just about to see another player that is just not common in Estava. Watch out for that guy. You would say that I said it on this channel to you. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah. Hey, back to the Club World Cup. After watching Al Hilal and El Ali, yes, after watching El Ali, the Egyptian club, you see, I mixed the two clubs, El Hilal and El Ali. El Hilal is a Saudi club. El Ali is Egyptian club that played against Messi yesterday. I mean, do you get it? El Ali is from Egypt. I mixed it up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very sorry about that mixed up. Yes, it's an Egyptian club. After watching them play against Messi's what? LA Galaxy. Is it LA Galaxy or what? Inter Miami, yeah. Inter Miami. After watching them play, I just realized that in fact, I just learned something. Messi, you see Messi without penalties is a fraud. I'm just speaking my mind. Messi fans, don't come after me. But I'm just speaking my mind. After watching this guy, Messi without penalty is a fraud. He needs to retire. Let me just, should I end my video here? Don't come after me. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, let me end on this. For these guys to play draw with El Ali from Egypt. I mean, come on, tell me. Now, another game that was played. PSG versus Atletico Madrid. The most highly paid coach in the world, Diego Pablo Simeone, the most highest paid coach, apart from Inzaghi that was signed by this Saudi club last week, that receiving the highest now. It was Diego Simeone. He kept proving why he needs to be sacked from Atletico Madrid. Losing 4-0 to PSG. At least, let's say the 3-1, 4-1, 4-2. Why? You make PSG now, they'll begin to have the feeling that they are the best in the world. These guys are still celebrating after winning the Champions League, so they were not expected to come back and still have the, they're supposed to be alcohol drunk. 4-0 against Atletico Madrid, PSG. And hey, you see, the worst part is the one that Bayern Munich did. 10-0. The least talk about that is the better for me. Bayern Munich against, what is it? Oakley, they call it Oakley FC, whatever they call it then. 10-0. I don't want to even talk about it. I don't want to go there. 10-0. Bayern. Club World Cup. 10-0. Guys, to be honest, Diego Simeone, he even made a statement. Diego Simeone made a statement. He said when Luis Enrique needed help on the left wing, the PSG spent 70 million euro in January to sign someone. Yes. So Diego Simeone is too comfortable. He's been with that club for how many years? Only God knows. 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. I think it should be about 12 years now, if I'm not mistaken. So he's too comfortable. The guy needs to be sacked. Especially when he's not using my boy. What's his name? Gallagher. He's making Gallagher useless in that team. Guys, I'll be back with the preview. Chelsea, LA Galaxy tonight. I'll be back with the preview later in the day. I'll see you all in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.